welcome back to the channel. Thought I'd just jump on and just talk about something that I found quite strange. It's not strange, it's what I guarantee every single one of you guys have had this experience. It's around this sort of time of year. It's always this time of year, which is normal. You know, it's Christmas time, so you meet up with friends and family. So I met up with a couple of friends on Friday night. So you start to talk about, and these sorts of friends are from my school, right? And you just sort of catch up on the year because you don't really see them often. They've got their kids and stuff, and you know, life itself is busy. So you very rarely meet up with them, right? Because everyone is. To get sort of people at the same time is quite difficult unless it's around this sort of time of year. So they say like, oh, what's new? You know, how's life? What's going on? You know, so you give them the updates about life, and they say, oh, how's other things going? What else is new? And I start saying, I start talking about crypto, right? And I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm still into crypto, and then that's when the conversation sort of comes to a point where I know I can only talk so much, which is kind of so there's two sides to this. So there's a side where I'm just like, I can only say so much and I can only give so much out for you to understand what I'm trying to say. And at the same time, so that's the real negative side of it. And I'm like, oh, I always have to say it's hard to explain to them, or it's hard to explain, or I have to compare it to something else, right? Like in the normal economic world, right? The human race economy, you could say right now. The point is, so that's the downside in a way. So you can only say so much because they will only understand so much based on the limitations they have on understanding crypto. And then you think to yourself at the same time, and you've come away from that conversation, and then you're thinking to yourself, man, we are still so early. And one of them works in finance, right? He's an accountant, and he doesn't know nothing about crypto, nothing, zero. Just what it is, like Bitcoin, or if you say Ethereum to them. If you say Ethereum to them, then they have to think what it is, you know, like, oh, that's that other crypto. It's funny how it works. And then so you sort of come away from the conversation and you're thinking to yourself, damn man, we are so early. And it was only two friends of mine there, right? But at the same time, I know that most of the people in that pub that we were in, they don't, maybe one or two or three out of say 50 or 60 people, and that's being generous, right? Maybe just one other person was probably in crypto, and I'm probably one of the most knowledgeable people about crypto in that pub. That's crazy when you think about it. Like, I could be the most knowledgeable person in that pub to give a explanation about what crypto is and how it works, or you know, other things. And then you know, the conversation starts saying, oh, is it profitable? Are you making money? I'm like, yeah, I'm making money on it. I don't go into any of the scams or anything like that. There's no point. But then I start to talk about meme coins randomly as well, and I said there's certain cryptos you can make a crap load of money on. And I started to talk about meme coins in general, not like specific ones like Pepe or Bonk or anything. And then I was thinking to myself, shall I mention things like Bonk? Should I give that example? I was thinking that in my head. I was like, should I actually mention it? And then I thought to myself, nah, that's just it's too much to explain a meme coin and how profitable it can be to someone who doesn't know how to make a transaction. Do you know what I mean? It's just, there's only so much you can have a conversation about without just going way over their head. And I'm sure, that's why I'm making this video as well, I'm sure every single one of you will have the same situation, whether it be your friends, family, around a Christmas table, or even Thanksgiving when you had your dinner over there. But I'm sure you will have the same experience. I'm sure you've had the same experience last year. It's just when it comes to it now, because I'm more vocal on YouTube about it, I just wanted to say it. It's one of those things where you come away from it, like I touched on, knowing how early we are in this game. And I had to explain as well, like it's coming into companies, it's coming into institutions are coming in, and I started to mention about the Bitcoin ETFs coming, because they know what ETFs are, but they don't know obviously the Bitcoin side of things and how that's coming into play. Yeah, I just thought I'd make this because it's just, I know that you guys will have the exact same experience, because you know that when you're talking about it, you're talking in a foreign language to them in a way. And there's only so much you can say. There's only so much you can give out without them switching off or just not even having interest. I mean, when I was talking to them about it, I just saw, you know, they started to look around the room, sort of around the pub. But I know you do that anyway in a pub, but I can tell when my friends sort of switch off, or, you know, they start looking at their phone for a brief second just to check something, or you just know, and then you know you've lost them. It's gone. And then you just sort of wrap it up. You wrap it up, just like I'm going to wrap this video up right now. But let me know if you've had that experience, because when you're experiencing it, it's proper hardcore. Like, in the moment, you know you can only say so much, whilst trying to not even sell it. You're almost trying to sell the fact that crypto is a good thing, and it's coming. More so, I even explained how the internet was like a brand new thing that no one really understood, and now it's just a part of life. And I try to use it as an example, because that's the gold standard example. That's what's coming, obviously, with crypto. It's going to be an everyday thing sooner or later. So yeah, let me know if you've had that, and that's my sort of experience and story over this random meetup. When it's just, I wanted to do a video about it, because when you're in the moment of it happening, and you're just in two minds of really just trying to tell them how good it is, but then at the same time you're saying in your head, there's only so much I can say without them not understanding. And it can be a bit annoying, because you really want them to understand it, almost want them to get in early, because this is still early, because they're your friends, right? But you know there's only so much they're listening to, and this is just a catch up. They're not going to go back and take it seriously, are they? You know, what can you do? And then that's the sort of, when you come away from it and you come home and you think, oh man, yeah, you come home and you think, I talked about it, you understood it based on what I was saying, but did you really understand it? You know? Nah, probably not. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Let me know if you're going to have that experience this Christmas, or you're already experiencing it, because I'm going to have that again probably, or I might not even talk about it. I just wanted to talk about it. I very rarely just start talking about crypto in public, but it's just one of those things where you just start talking about it and then it just carries on and on and on. This right here, this is just me just trading Solana right now. I got a bit of profit on Bonk, so I'm using some profits on that to just make, you know, $20 here and there every few hours on Solana, because the price right now is going up and down, so it's a good time to just use that sort of blue chip crypto to trade sideways, because Bonk right now, or Pepe, no, not a good idea right now. Very volatile and very confusing with what's going on. People obviously sold the news on the exchanges, but yeah, so I just thought I'd just trade sideways today with Solana. Nice and easy, nice little earner. But yeah, just thought I'd come on, make that video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.